see if there's any viewers. So, you know, there's going to be a weird face for the profile pic or the thumbnail, I should say. But anyways, you already know what it is. Welcome. My name is Cedric, but you can call me Ceddy Said. This is Reviews from the 6th. Today, I'll be doing some predictions and some reviews or previews of the Bellator 273 fight that is coming here to Phoenix, Arizona, which I'll be attending. So I want to tell you what I think first, and then we can jump into the betting odds and see what the experts say, you know, because I'm not really an expert. I'm just trying to get a little bit of love and some money up in here. But so when it comes to that fight, I do think Moldavsky wins. I don't see Ryan Bader unifying, for the simple fact that Bader's on the a three-fight losing streak. So granted, some people will say, you know, a couple of those fights are in the light heavyweight division. That isn't the heavyweight division. And currently Ryan Bader is the heavyweight champion. I totally get it. But I just think it's been a while coming. I think we're going to see some wear and tear. I don't think we're going to see a knockout. You know, Moldavsky, he likes to wrestle. You know, he wins by decision. So I don't really see a knockout. But I'm going to erase all that. Let's 69 that. I predict Moldavsky wins by knockout. Second round. Yes, I predict the knockout by second round. So I'm pretty sure the experts would probably disagree with me. On my last live I did for predictions, I actually predicted all those fights right. So that was pretty cool. So I decided to do this again just to see if I'm right. So it's more so of a sports diary, if you want to say. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, however, you do have Benson Henderson fighting too, who's also from Arizona. So I'm really excited to see those two Arizona natives perform in their hometown, especially living in Phoenix, Arizona. I think that's so cool. Ryan Bader went to ASU. Benson Henderson used to train down the street from my house. He has a couple gyms around here too. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video, see some predictions. Now, I haven't seen any predictions at all. I haven't watched any predictions either. So it's not like I'm jiving you guys. I'm not sitting here reading articles being like, yeah, you know what? I'm an expert. I read all the comments and I read all the articles. I can tell you what's going to happen, you know? And nah, it don't work that way, brother. I'm organic and I'm natural. And I always tell you the truth in my opinion. So let's see what these guys say. I'm interested. Where should we start? So do you guys want to see like a preview of the card, or do you want to just hop right into the predictions? You know what? Let's hop right into the predictions. Or actually, let's watch a trailer. Here we go right here. Oh, it's the weigh-in. So let's see what they got in the weigh-in right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome as we get set for Bellator 273. We'll kick off the new year back. Commission, Bellator 273. Again, catch it streaming live on YouTube. Bellator.
So let's go ahead and get to the fights we want. Let's do the co-main event and the main event. Let's do those weigh-ins.
For Henderson. Henderson first to the scale from Mahatska, Dagestan, Russia, Islam Mamedov. 21-1 as a pro. Official weight 155.
I think Islam out wrestles him.
155.
Now, granted, Benson is special when it comes to jiu-jitsu. Special, y'all. But I just think Islam is on a whole different level with his wrestling style. What is it called? I forgot the name of his wrestling style, but he's on a whole nother level with it. So Benson's my boy, y'all, and I want Benson to bring it home. I want him to win at home. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the hometown talents are going to win any of these fights. But let's go ahead and see. Let's watch the weigh-in.
0.6 pounds from Mamedov. And now we welcome the former two-time world champion from right here in Phoenix, Arizona, Smooth Benson.
Phoenix, Arizona. Y'all hear that? Shout out Phoenix. We here. So like I said, the co-main event stars a hometown talent. The main event stars a hometown talent. Unfortunately, I think both talents lose at home, which, you know what, if you're a WWE fan at all, you know that's what happens. Whenever a wrestler goes to his hometown, he's taking a dive, right? Or he's taking the L. It's simple as that. I don't know why. I'm not too sure why, but it usually happens that way. Whenever a fighter, wrestler, athlete, whatever, they go to their hometowns, they tend to stink it up. But let's continue.
Henderson at 28 and 11 as a pro on the scale, 155.8, 155.8 pounds for Henderson.
I wonder what his tattoo means. It almost looks like the signs on the Predator's wristband. You know what I mean?
Tomorrow night's co-main event.
Oh, you guys didn't tell me.
Set Islam Mamedov Smooth Benson Henderson. And we go now to the main event of the evening, the unification fight for the heavyweight division. First to the scale. Please welcome the interim Bellator heavyweight world champion, Valentin Moldavsky.
One thing I don't understand about Moldavsky is, like, look at his size, y'all. You would think this is a powerful man. He looks mean, but he doesn't go in there and knock anyone out. And I think that is the frustrating part about watching Moldavsky or even having to pick him. Like, I think he's going to go in here and try to win on points. But come on, man, it's my first Bellator event. You have to knock Benson out, or you have to knock Ryan out. Now, that's the sad part about it. Ryan is a hometown talent. I'm definitely riding with Ryan. Don't get me wrong here. But at the same time, I'm a realist, and I'm going to be honest. I don't see Ryan pulling this one off.
11-1 as a pro. The team Fedor fighter out of Stadiosco, Russia, won the title at Bellator 261. And now on the scale, officially 234.4. 234.4 pounds. And now back to the heavyweight division to defend the title. We welcome the reigning Bellator heavyweight world champion, Ryan Darth Bader.
He looks good.
From Gilbert, Arizona, and officially 232.2. 232.2 pounds for Bader.
So I'm also a heavyweight, but they make me feel so freaking fat. You know, I'm 260, so seeing 232, I'm like, man, okay, guys, I'm gonna have to step it up just a little bit.
Tomorrow night in the main event, live on Showtime, we will unify Bellator's heavyweight world title interim champ Valentin Moldavsky, the reigning and defending Bellator heavyweight champion Ryan Darth Bader.
I like that,
the
Ryan
kicks
Darth
off
Bader.
The main card live on Showtime tomorrow night, 10 o'clock in the East, 7 o'clock.
What? So I'm gonna be on Showtime? I'm gonna be on Showtime. I've never been on, like, what's those cable channels called? Because you know you have the basic channels and then you have your premium channels. I've never been on premium TV. Like, I've never been on HBO. I've never been on Showtime. I've never been on Stars. I've never been on Cinemax. I've never been on any of those things. So just them reminding me that it's going to be on Showtime, I have to get my face shown, y'all. So if you see me acting out, mind your business. I'm getting to the bag and I'm building a legacy. Mind your business. Don't be jealous. Don't be a hater. You can do the same thing. The only difference is you don't have the gumption or the connects. No, I'm playing. But yeah, so let's get into the predictions. So we saw the weigh-in. Now, I'm not too sure what kind of predictions they will have on YouTube. We'll probably have to go to a couple sites here. Oh, see, look, he's even on the sites. So I don't think you're going to see a lot of videos. Oh, there's me. See, oh my God, look at that thumbnail, bro. Oh, I look hideous. Why? I don't even know when they took that frame. That's anyways, I think there is one about the bets. Let's see. I think there should be one from like CBS. Oh, here we go, right here.
Let's welcome back Morning Combat post Brian Campbell for his final thoughts here. Moldavsky is the favorite BC.
Hey, I kind of like that. I like that podcast name, right? Or that moniker. He said Mortal Kombat, right? Is that, let's see.
As you mentioned, welcome back Morning Combat post Brian Campbell. Welcome back Morning Combat post.
Oh, Morning Combat. I still like that though, yo. I still like that.
Host Brian Campbell for his final thoughts here. Moldavsky is the favorite BC, as you mentioned. Tell us what Bader has to do to win and give us your pick here.
You know, Bader's going to have to establish control here. And if this becomes a fight where it's two wrestlers who are going to cancel each other out in terms of what they can do on the ground, on the feet, I like Bader's chances here. He is the better boxer of the two against Moldavsky and has clearly more experience. Let's give Bader credit. When he did move up to heavyweight for the World Grand Prix tournament, he showcased a new level of striking that hadn't previously been seen. He'd been more of a wrestler in his UFC heyday, but that combination allowed him to be dangerous. What we have to figure out as experts or betting odds makers on the other side is what his recent slide. Is it just that he's no longer of the super elite at 205 pounds? Or is it just at 38 that he's going in the wrong direction? Because
look at Lyoto Machida.
His age doesn't matter. Bader's going to have a speed advantage. He's going to have a gas tank advantage over nearly anyone he faces. But this is a fight against somebody in Moldavsky who's coming in there at their absolute prime. If you look back at Bader's recent wins during this renaissance in his career, pretty much all of them have come against faded names on the other side of their run. When Bader steps up against the true elite, he's had issues against Corey Anderson or Vadim Nemkov. The influx in weight for this being heavyweight will help him, but I think the betting odds makers had
you remember that? I brought up the weight.
Moldavsky,
I brought up the weight.
I like his chances here against the veteran.
Yes, you see there minus 220, and Bader comes in at plus 180 in terms of your betting money. Looking at the main card, BC, there's some good fights here. What
there really are.
As the best bet at Bellator 273?
You know, I really like the potential of what Islam Mamedov could mean for Bellator in the lightweight division in this co-main event. This is his biggest step up.
That co-main event, I'm telling y'all, I like that one.
Against former UFC lightweight champion Benson Henderson. But like Bader, Henderson also 38 years old, riding a 3-fight losing skid. Now, those losses have come against big-time opponents, and he's only been stopped in 1 of the 3. But this is an important fight for Benson Henderson's future, just as much as it gives Mamedov, the betting favorite, a chance to really showcase who he is. Fighters coming out of the Dagestan region of Russia have just shown another level toughness, and Mamedov's on a run, having lost his second pro fight. He's won 19 consecutive since then. He won his Bellator debut against former champion Brent Premis, and he looks like he could be for real. You got to pass the test of Benson Henderson to get there. Look for Mamedov to do that.
He is one of our MMA experts, Brian Campbell, joining us to discuss what lies ahead this weekend at Bellator 273. Thanks, BC. We've talked headliners, but a couple of notes about the prelims. We have the bantamweight bout between Darian the Wolf Caldwell and Enrique El Fuerte Barzola. If Caldwell snags a win by submission here, he would be tied for second most submissions in Bellator history with 7. And by stepping into the octagon for the lightweight bout versus Chris Gonzalez, Asad Awad will have the...
There's a lot of American fighters on this card. Look at that. Oh, wow. I'm shocked I don't see any Brazilians. I don't know. Look, I was about to say something ignorant. I don't know. I was going to say Haiti, but I know that's not Haiti. What is this, France? Is this France's flag? I don't know. I'm an American. I'm not really cultured. But anyways, let's continue. But yeah, so I kind of agree with them, like they said, and that's one point I didn't bring up in the beginning of the video, is that if they do stand up on their feet, Bader is the better boxer. But like I said, Moldavsky likes to fight to a decision, and I don't see Moldavsky making any errors or wanting to get into a firefight. So I think he'll tailor it more towards his fight. Now, granted, Bader is more experienced, and I do think he has a few more tricks up his sleeve, but I just don't see how he's going to get Moldavsky out of his character to get into a firefight. I don't see that happening. I do think Moldavsky will play it smart. I think he will pepper him from the outside, kind of test the waters with some leg kicks, and then we're going to see him shoot. That's what I see. I see him kind of dancing around. Of course, when it comes to 2 elite fighters, one has to be fire, one has to be water. So it's not going to be one of those fights where we're going to say this is the greatest fight of all time. We do have an aging Bader as well. So like I said, 3-fight losing streak. Of course, some of those were in the light heavyweight division. He's moving up in weight, but then you have to deal with the fluctuation of the weight too. Like, I think he weighed in at 232 pounds and the title was like 260, I think, are the heavyweights for, or 240, maybe 250 is the heavyweights for Bellator. But let's continue.
The second most fights in Bellator history with 24, and if he wins by knockout, he would be tied for third most knockouts with 8. And here's the main card. Bader Moldavsky is the headliner as they each hope to unify the heavyweight division. Phoenix resident and number 6 ranked Benson Henderson hopes to thrill the hometown fans against number 7 ranked Islam Mamedov. You heard BC talk about it there as one of his best bets. And hard-hitting American top-team welterweight Sabah Homasi, who returns to action against tenacious Tennessean Jaleel Willis. Now that's a battle of Southeastern talents. And for more on the fight game, including previews and analysis of everything you're going to see at Bellator 273, be sure to check out the Morning Combat podcast. Brian Campbell and Luke Thomas breaking down everything you need to know from the Octagon and Squared Circle. Download and follow Morning Combat wherever you get your podcasts. You can also watch them on YouTube.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Let's see what other predictions we got here. Like I said, y'all, it's so sad. Like, I didn't want to go against my boys, you know what I mean? I didn't want to go against Ryan. I didn't want to go against Henson or Benson, but I mean, like I said, I'm an honest guy, man, and I'm not gonna fool y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sit here and be like, oh yeah, this, you know, put your money here. What I should do, let me rewind just a little bit, just to entertain you guys a little bit. I'm watching The Simpsons the other day, right? And I think it was called A Better Side of Flanders. So anyways, Marge goes to find Homer because Homer gets kidnapped, and she busts in on Homer because she finds out where he is, right? And she's like, you better not be having an affair, you better not have a family, or you better not be a sports broadcaster. Bro, when I tell you I died. Maybe I laughed, maybe it's not that funny, but I found it funny because it's like the new sports broadcasters or podcasters are almost like the rappers, right? Like, everybody wants to be a rapper. Everyone is a rapper. Matter of fact, everyone's a sports broadcaster too, and everybody has a sports podcast, and everyone is so knowledgeable and have extensive resumes within MMA and boxing and everything that's on the internet nowadays. It's kind of like everyone's an expert, right? But I just thought that was funny. So, of course, I'm not a sports broadcaster, podcaster. I just love sports. And whenever I got time to record some content, I'm going to do that on some of the things I love. And of course, when I saw this come up, I said, I had to go, y'all. My cousin actually plugged me. He had a pre-sale code and he was like, hey, said, a fight's coming. Boom, here it is. Wow. I was on it that day. Put it in. Boom. Got 2 great seats. I wonder... And I want to show you guys too, but I'm kind of hesitant when it comes to like people stealing stuff off the internet. So I don't want to show it. And then all of a sudden I get to the fight tomorrow and it's like, well, somebody already used these tickets because they had the code. And it was like, oh, well, my dumbass showed the code on the screen to everybody. You know, I don't want that to happen. But let's see if we have any other predictions here. MMA Fight Club. Go Sonnen. So that's really it. Let me see if we can find anything on the internet. Let's see. Bellator 273 predictions. Wait a minute. Oh, see, I thought it was in the drop down somewhere. I'm like, where you go? Where you go? Where you go, Cotton Eye Joe? MMA Junkie. I think I've read a couple things from MMA Junkie, so let's see if they're credible. I don't know how to read their chart. So I think they're saying 65% of their staff is going Moldavsky, 80% for Mamedov, 71% for Corrales, 75% for Willis. I mean, they're pretty much going with the same picks I'm going. You know, I'm rocking with those picks right there too. Let's see what else they got. Oh, you can listen to the article. That looked pretty cool. Let's see what MMA Mania has to say, what their predictions are. Let's see. Ryan Bader will attempt to get back in the win column after he was knocked out by Corey Anderson at Bellator 268. Blah, 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 blah. Now with the Grand Prix. Final prediction, Moldavsky defeats Bader via unanimous decision. Like I said, that's how I see it too. That's how I feel, you know? That's how I feel. If it turns into a grappling affair, Bader won't exactly have a clear-cut advantage, though he hasn't had to use his striking to get the job done thus far. Moldavsky is no slouch in that area either. In the end, it will all boil down to whose wrestling is better, and as much as it will hurt for Bader fans to hear, Moldavsky will prove superior in this department thanks to his slight strength advantage as a natural heavyweight. Bam. Goes back to, like I said, with the weight fluctuation. I'm heavy on that, y'all. Like, I know a lot of people don't take that in consideration, but you have to when you're at this level of combat, y'all. Weight is everything. Fluctuation of weight, you know, if you have to cut weight, the weight gain after or before the fight, you know, you have so much, the rehydration. I mean, you have all that, and it really does matter because a lot of these guys aren't fighting at their natural weight. Again, they're either putting on a lot of weight or they're losing a lot of weight. A lot of these guys probably walk around, 15 to 20 pounds heavier than what they fight at, you know? So then they have to get in camp and they have to lose all that. And then, like I said, they rehydrate, then they go in for the fight. I mean, so they're not themselves and they're banged up, they're nicked because they've been training all this time, you know? So yeah, weight is heavy. And then also too, when it comes to the bone structures, in MMA, it's quite different than boxing. But with MMA, I believe that the heavier the person and the thicker the bones, the quicker they wear out, or the less longevity they have. So let's see what else we can find here. So was that just one person? Of course, they did the Benson Henderson prediction, which we all know he's going to take it, you know. Final prediction. Yep. Now, unanimous decision. I mean, I think that's generous. I honestly think that's generous. Let's see what else people have to say here. So we already saw CBS. That was the video we watched. Let's see. Okay. No, you already know. See, and that's going to be the cool thing too, is like, there's like at least 10 fights on the card, y'all. But of course, I just want to watch the main card. So while we're there, you know, I'm thinking about getting a little something to eat, you know what I mean? Having a little date, little something like that, you know what I mean? Kill some time, hang out there. Because a lot of these on the undercard, you know, it's a lot of people coming up and, you know, they're polishing their skills. So it's almost like watching, you know, I don't want to call it like a Pee Wee game, but like a, you know, JV varsity game, you know what I'm saying? It's like watching that. All right. So now I'm not a betting man, so I can't tell you what these odds mean or anything like that. But I'm thinking the plus means they're not the favorite and the negative means they're favorite. So you would be losing money betting Mamedov versus Henderson. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. See, because I think Moldavsky is going to win as well, and they have him at -350. So with Bader being plus 260, I mean, that's a good payout. And like I said, if Bader somehow can turn this into a firefight and somehow have a brand new gas tank, I think he can win this. But just from the previous knockout I saw, and we're all saying that Bader has the advantage on his feet, but I'm just not so confident anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I keep saying that, but I'm just not confident. Let me see who else has a prediction. Bet us. See, and that's one thing about sports now, which with the betting, you watch a prediction, you check out a prediction, and they're all like, go to this link right here and go bet. You know what I mean? Belair Sense, my man Belair's in the house. Say what's up. He's a great fragrance reviewer, y'all. Go check out his channel, man, especially on the old school fragrances, y'all, the gentleman fragrances. I mean, he has all the reviews on the stuff. So make sure you go check him out, man. definitely for sure. We actually had a conversation about Aramis, you know, and that's a great line, a great fragrance, and they discontinued it. But if you want to learn more about that, make sure you stop on by. I have a video as well, review on that on Aramis Havana. Make sure you go check out Belaire Scents for the entire collection. You know what I mean? Yo, my man Broken Traditions in the house. Y'all already know how it goes, my man. Go check him out, brother. He's on everything thought-provoking. You see what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the black community. There's a lot of stuff that he says that a lot of people may not agree with, but I mess with it, y'all, because I think it's a message that a lot of black people need to hear. I think a lot of black people are putting groups and they have to think as a consensus, and Broken Traditions, to his name, kind of breaks that. You know, it's like, hey, but this is what the other part of, you know, black America thinks as well. You know, a lot of this stuff is goofy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so make sure y'all go check out my man Laurent, or I was about to call you Laurent Reviews, my man. I keep calling you Laurent. Me and my man Laurent have to do Belaire, you're still in the house, baby. Belaire, you're still in the house. So me and my man Broken Traditions have a fragrance review that we need to complete for geez, what's the name of it? Broken Traditions. I want to say it's God, it's gonna kill me because it's in my collection. I wore it a couple of times. Infatuation by Ace of Spades, I believe. He sent me that for review, so I didn't do a review on it just yet. I did a first impression, so review coming soon. We've been talking about a review for years now, you know. But yeah, thank you, Belaire Sense, man. You know, I thank you. All right, let's see. Belaire Sense, hope all goes with you. Yeah, man, I'll be going to the fight this weekend. It's here in Phoenix, Arizona. I can't wait. Like I said, Benson Henderson is from Phoenix, Arizona. I got to meet him. Ryan Bader is from Phoenix, Arizona. I got to meet him as well. So I just can't wait, man. You know, it's my first Bellator event, and it's going to be super dope. We're super close. My cousin sent me a pre-sale code. Man, I hopped on that thing right away. Boom. Got the greatest seats in the house, y'all. And I'm going to post pictures and everything, trust me. And I'll probably do a review because I'm a review channel. I don't have a niche because I think that's kind of just limiting yourself. Although it's probably the best thing to do is kind of narrow yourself down, because I'm all over the place right now with books and fragrances and reaction videos and live videos on sports and predictions and stuff like that. So I'm all over the place, but at the same time, it's my channel and I like to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got here. Broken Traditions. I don't even have it. Let's see. Thanks, bro. You explained my page better than I did. No problem, man. It's tough kind of explaining yourself too. One of the things, I grew up in a household where my mother is very religious, very Christian, and you never talked about yourself. So when it comes to like describing yourself or even describing myself, it's tough. But I can describe everything else. I can do a review or a book report and do it great. It comes to me, stand up in front of the class and, you know, present yourself. I'm like, my Cedric, and I like walks in the morning and then I work out at night. You know, I lift weights at night, you know, and it's just boring. I get tongue tied. So yeah, man, I got you anytime, brother. Let's see. Broken Traditions. I don't even have it no more, and they don't even sell it no more. Broken Traditions, bro. You trying to tell me I got a fragrance that's discontinued? If so, we need to hurry up and do that review, because I'm gonna be selling decants. You feel me, Broken Traditions? That's the hustle right there, baby. In the fragcom, or the fragrance community, buy all these fragrances, they get discontinued, hype them up again, bam, start selling decants, 15 a pop, boy. Bye. No, I'm playing. So Belaire, you hear that, man, and you ain't got your nose on Infatuation yet. You know, it's a discontinued fragrance that me and Laurent have. You know, come holla at us, brother. Belaire Sins, my pleasure, no problem. Broken Traditions, they're out of business. Wait, who's out of business? Ace of Spades? That's shocking. Dude, it didn't even seem like it. Let me see. Belaire Sense, my pleasure. Yeah, no problem, brother. I greatly appreciate it. Have you tried Dior Sauvage Elixir? Hey, Belaire, I haven't, but you know what? I've been seeing a lot. Hold on, because my headphones is kind of scraping. I don't want to put it on top of my head, even though it's dry. You know what I mean? I don't want that indentation. You know what I'm saying? So I got it right here on the ears. But I've been seeing a lot of elixirs, even My favorite line, a lot of people call it immature and childish, but Paco Rabanne 1 million, the 1 million line, my favorite line there is. However, I haven't smelled any elixirs. Literally, I just got my nose on Dior Sauvage EDP. I've always smelt the EDT, but I never smelt the EDP, and I actually did around Christmas time, so like a month and a half ago maybe. But no, brother, I haven't got my nose on any elixirs. But you know, if you got a sample over there, you can send your boy. You know, a decant you can send your boy. You know, I got something I can send you too. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Broken Traditions. Yes, it done. Yes, that's a good plan, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's discontinued, baby. I'm about to, we got to get this video out there, man. We got to get this decant money, baby. Ace of Spades. That's what it's called. So there's another reviewer too by the name of, I can't think of his name, but his real name is Chris, and he's on Instagram. He did a review on the fragrance, and you know what, when I typed in Ace of Spades Infatuation, his YouTube video came up. So Broken Traditions, we got to get on that. There's not a lot of videos on that, man. So if you and I put a video out there, we'll probably be the only ones besides him with that video. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's gonna get some views there, brother. That's gonna get some clicks. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get some clicks. We got to get on it. Bel Air Scents, discontinued scent is my business. That's right, Bel Air. It definitely is, brother. I know every time you put out a review, I'm like, man, where do you get this one from? This is old school, you know what I mean? I just can't find it anywhere. Yeah, and see, 1 million elixir is so. Oh man, that breaks my heart. I was hoping that whole line was good, but yeah, man, I don't even know what fragrance I'm gonna be wearing to the fight. And the sad thing is, let's see, 1 million, a white dude. Yeah. Oh, so hold on, I'll get right back to you, LeBron. Yeah, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, bald-headed white guy. Real name is Chris. He's on. I have him on that Instagram page. I'm barely on that page, so I don't remember like their handles. But yeah, white dude, bald head. Chris. That's all I can remember. He tagged me in a video once too. I want to say it was like a workout challenge and smell. But yeah, so yeah, Bel Air. When it comes to that, I haven't gotten my nose on anything. The last thing I got on my nose on from Paco Rabanne would be Paco Rabanne Privé. And I kind of like that one, you know, as crazy as it sounds. I preferred that one over Privé and Lucky. I actually prefer that one over Lucky. I like Lucky too, but Lucky just smells a little, I wouldn't say generic, but you know, just you know, it like you said, so yeah. Let's see, Bel Air, trust me, I hope for the bets too. Yeah, me too, brother. Yeah, I need Broken Traditions. Yeah, I know who you talking about. Yeah, man, he's on there. And I think when I did my impressions, I think he commented on that video actually. And then I went over to his page and saw it. So, hey, brother, we got to get on that, man. That's what I'm saying. He's probably the only video on Google. Like if you search Google or Microsoft, he probably has the only video. We got to get up there right next to him, man. So, you know. Yeah, Bel Air, I said the same thing. I think Privé is the best, hands down. Like, you always get the Lucky promotion, you know, like I see it in every reviewer's top 10, you know, get lucky. And I'm like, it's Privé though. Privé is the best. Like, I don't know what note that is. I don't know if it's mint. I don't know if it's booze. I don't know if it's cinnamon. I don't know if it's the leather in it. But man, there's just something, or walnut maybe. But there's something in there that just gets you, brother. But yeah, man. So if y'all watching the fight on Showtime, make sure y'all look out for y'all boy, because I'm going to do anything and everything to get seen. I'm not going to act ignorant or anything like that, you know what I mean? But you best believe, like I said, the main card starts at 8. And we have to, well, the main card starts at 8, but on our tickets, it says we have to be there at 5:30. So I'm like, for 2.5 hours, they're going to play a lot of, you know, the undercard, which is going to be a lot of, you know, fighters getting polished. So they're not going to be super graded. Like I said, it's like watching a junior varsity team, right? But being here in Phoenix, man, I got to take some trips, brother. I got to take a trip out to Atlanta, man. I got to come see you, Broken Traditions. LeBron, we got to make that happen, brother. You know what I mean? I never been to the ATL. You know what I'm saying? You seem like a cool brother, like you just like me, same mentality, bro. The universe brought us together for a reason. We got to keep that vibe going. Belair, I got to come see you, brother. I think you're across the pond, man. I've never used my passport. So brother, if you're across the pond, I'm going to come see you too, man. I got to get out there. I got to see London. I got to see all that stuff, bro. I got to get me some jerk chicken, you know what I'm saying, from the other side of the pond. So, yeah, but yeah, LeBron, that's what I'm gonna do. So check this out, right? Hey guys, look, because you guys know I'm a nerd. You guys know I'm a super freaking nerd. So I went and bought myself a WWE championship belt. Like, I gotta move it from the camera. Hold on, let me move here. Let me do this. So I'm gonna move this out the way. Hold on here. Video capture. All right, boom, gone. So I got myself a WWE championship belt, and I'm gonna bring this to the fight. So I'm gonna unzip it and show you guys what it looks like. Like I said, I'm gonna be a nerd, and like my man LaRon said, I'm gonna be out there with one of the biggest and most obnoxious signs. I think I'm gonna go with a "Let's go Brandon" sign. I hope no one gets offended by that, by the way, but you know, let's go Brandon. But look at this guy. Isn't that pretty? So this is what, maybe I should switch shoulders. So this is what I want to bring to the fight. You know what I mean? This bad boy right here. So you see the smaller one I have on the wall back there, but this is the authentic boy. This is that real John. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no toy, boy. This is real. Look. Official. So I'm gonna bring that up in there. I mean, how would they miss me, right? I'm gonna have a "Let's go Brandon" sign, and I'm gonna have a WWE Heavyweight Championship belt. How are they gonna miss me? There's no way that they can avoid me, and if they do, you best believe security is gonna have a hard time getting me out of that building, because I'm not leaving until I get my camera time. I'm letting y'all know that now. If I don't get my mic time or my camera time with this fight, we gonna have some problems. All right, let's see. Ah, my man Belair's in LA. Hey, broski. I'm right down the street. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, baby. I'm right down the street. I'm coming to LA then. I'm coming to LA, bro, and we wearing some Aramis. You know what I'm saying? We rocking it out. My man LeBron says, what'd he say right here? Boom, boom, boom. I gotta come to AZ. Man, I'm telling you, look, listen, LeBron. I've had everybody come visit me, and I feel so bad too, because a lot of people want to come to AZ. It's the next Orlando. I mean, it's beautiful out here. I mean, it's a melting pot, man. Like, my fear is that it's going to be the next LA, Belair. I really do think it's going to be the next LA, and I hope it's not overpopulated and crowded. But I feel so bad because a lot of people come out here and I meet up with them, but I never go to other cities. And I told myself I would do that this year. Like, I have to go out to other cities, man. So when I do, I got a couple people out there in the ATL, bro. I got you. It's another reviewer. I think his name is, he's going to kill me, bro. I forgot his name and his channel's name. But anyways, I'm gonna leave his link somewhere so I can go check him out. But I gotta go there to check my boy out. So let's see. Working traditions. I got my passport right before COVID. I never used it either. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I want to go get it badly just to say I have it. And I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. It's not even a secret, you know what I mean? But something personal, yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something personal. So your boy's been on child support for like the last 15 years, and I'm finally off child support, and I couldn't get my passport until I paid off my arrears, which I was like, I think like 5 G's in a hole, you know what I'm saying? So that got paid off, baby. I can leave. The good old US of A is gonna let me leave and visit people in other countries. Y'all believe that? You can't leave this country until you pay child support. Y'all believe that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Working traditions, left my ass off. Belair since you're welcome. Working traditions, that's hot. How much that run? Man, baby, I don't even want to tell you how much that belt cost, bro, because it wasn't a setback, and I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but it was about $2 bills. You know what I mean? After taxes and everything, 2 bills. But I mean, just to spend that on a belt, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I do have to preface it. So there's there's 3 type of belts, right? You have the you have the replica, which is the identical to the belts that the wrestlers have. Then you have the deluxe, which is like for collectors, like the grand all. And then you have the one I have, which they call the commemorative. So this one is like for display. You put it on walls, you put it in the case. So it was like $175. Now the replica, the ones the wrestlers wear, that was like $300. So to me, it was a no-brainer. I'm like, they look the same. The only difference is that the replicas are metal and you can replace the nameplate. So like here, right? So on the replica, you can replace this with whatever symbol. So if your favorite wrestler is Macho Man, you can get a Macho Man one. If it's, you know, Hulk Hogan, you can get a Hulk Hogan. If it's The Rock, you can get The Rock. I mean, and then you can put your name. Ooh. And then you can put your name at the bottom. See, mine says World Heavyweight Champion. But with the replica, you can put your name there. So that's the difference. Let's see. And someone, I flew twice with Nature Boy. Woo! Bro, you gotta love some Ric Flair. You gotta love some Ric Flair. Speaking of Ric Flair, I saw that there was this WWE wrestler. He just joined Bare Knuckle Wrestling. I think his name is Jack Gallagher. He used to be on WWE. I think he was a cruiserweight, like 150 pounds, you know, small guy, but look, I think this is him right here. Hold on. Let me show y'all guys. WWE wrestler joins Bare Knuckle. There he goes. Yep, Jack Gallagher. So he actually joined Bare Knuckle Fighting. I'm trying to show you guys a picture of him. Let's see. Jack Gallagher. Look. Can y'all see this dude? Look, y'all. I'm serious. He's in Bare Knuckle Fighting. I mean, listen. I ain't trying to hate on nobody, bro, but I can't take this man seriously or threatening. You see what I'm saying? Like, especially in a bare knuckle fight. I mean, he probably got the skills, but at the same time, too, bro, you're gonna have to show me something. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to show me something. You know what? Since I got you 2 in here, we should play some videos, y'all. I mean, is there a specific video you would like played, Belair? Is there a specific video you would like played, Broken Traditions? I can bring up your channels on here real quick, and I'm gonna let everybody know what to go check out. So I'm gonna do it by first come, first serve. So since my man Belair was the first one, let's go to his channel real quick. So here's my man Belair's Sins page. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Belair, but isn't that Porom or not Porom? What is that? What is the name of that brand? That all their bottles look alike. But I have a decanter of their fragrance, something Porom. Oh my God, it's gonna bother me now. But as you can see here, my man's, I ain't trying to show y'all the analytics. You know, I got that premium package that shows you like you compared to everybody else. I don't want nobody to see that because I've been absent for a while. But as you can see, my man got all the classics. You know what I mean? The Lagerfields, bro. Even the CK Obsessions. My man even has a CK Obsessions, y'all. I love that. So funny story about CK Obsession. I smelt the guy in the elevator, older gentleman, and I was like, yo, what is that? And he was like, oh, this is old school. And he just shook his head. I'm like, yo, but what is it? And he was like, CK Obsession. I went to go buy it, bro, and they told me it came out in 86. I was like, what? But as you can see, classics. You know what I mean? Classics, baby. Now let's go to my man LaRon. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my man's channel. Broken Traditions. Here we go here. Boom. And as you can see, guys, it's all thought-provoking. You know what I mean? Like, why did they put Minnie Mouse in a pantsuit that's a video I still gotta watch right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't understand that. Are we that are we that sensitive now? Are we that insulted? Like, come on now, a pantsuit, y'all. You know my man got lives going on. Y'all can always check his lives. The Cosby Show. Yo, my man LaRon, check this out, bro. I actually saw a preview for this the other day, and it's the brother, what's his name, Kamu or something like that. And I saw Jamel Hill in it, and as soon as I saw those two, bro, I was like, oh yeah, this is a black Democrat bashing black men all over again, bro. Like, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I actually saw that. And then, you know, of course, we got the son of a B, you know, from Joe Biden. That, I saw that too. That was insane. Yo, if y'all haven't gotten these boxers yet, you can go check them out, y'all. I see these ads everywhere, bro. Like, they have a great team behind them. They even look dope. You know, I even think they may be quality. My man LaRon, you know, has the review up there, so y'all go check them out. Quran, you know what? I just thought about it, Belair. It's Quran pour Om, right? I think that's it. But hold on here. Let me refresh this bad boy. And boom. Bring that up. All right, let's see here. All right, my man Belair, you take care of yourself, brother. Yeah, tell me about it. That child support ain't no joke, broken. LaRon, I'm telling you, baby, they held me captured. They captured me here. You know what I mean? I was a slave until my daughter turned 18. They're like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. Let's see here. Why don't my chat? See, I can't even see your message right there, LaRon. That kind of sucks. All right, cool. You going live in 45 minutes? I'm gonna join that thing right there. Yeah. But I'm with y'all, brother. So y'all make sure y'all join my man LaRon's live in about 45 minutes here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check out Broken Traditions channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Because if you don't hit the like, then YouTube thinks you don't like me and it won't show anybody else my video. If you comment, it'll boost the analytics, which makes YouTube says, okay, maybe more people want to comment on this. Share the video to any and all platforms where you think it can be useful and beneficial. Also, hit that bell. Y'all see this bell right there? Y'all hit that bell. Y'all don't want to miss any content that's coming out. You know what I mean? I'm dropping everything I can think of, and every single hobby, interest, whatever it is, it's going to be up there. So with that being said, y'all, thank you for joining me. Once again, I got Moldavsky and Islam winning the fights. With that being said, I love y'all. Peace.